Hey guys, it's a Mid-Age Gamer, and I'm just doing a little video here to do an update to some information I gave you back in April about Steam Cloud Saves. Now, back then I was telling you that a lot of that stuff was contained within the My Documents, My Games folder, or Documents and Settings, My Games, depending on what version of Windows you're running. This is pretty much a Windows-specific thing. But there are cases where there's an older style of doing Steam saves and putting Steam information that should be, but isn't always replicated. And that's going into the kind of ugly Steam apps directory that's not quite so easy to read. It's basically a bunch of numbers. But what we're going to do is I'm going to show you what to do if you have a problem with, again, a Steam Cloud save, or if you want to kind of hedge your bets against corrupted save games or that kind of thing. We're actually looking right here at my grid on Steam, and our grid 2 rather, and there's been some reports that people are getting corrupted save game files after 52 hours of play. I know I've seen some issues with things like losing the controller settings or the game randomly flipping into window mode. All things that don't inspire confidence in what's going on with the game. So, that, and if you go online, you know the uncomfortably long time it takes to sync up with RaceNet. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you actually where these saved game files are stored for well, this game and a lot of games. Dungeon Siege 3 does this as well. It just matter. It all depends on how the game was coded for this and how well it's integrated with Steam. Some are better integrated than others. But without much more about that, let's just go ahead and take a look. So here we go. Okay, what we're looking at here is the location where save data goes by default for Steam. The other thing going into My Games, My Documents, My Games Net is kind of new. This is almost the default for a lot of Steam apps that you'll be installing. The configuration, save game, save information is going to go into this location. Now note, this isn't the same location you installed into. This is just where the configuration information is stored so that Steam can get at it easily and try to replicate it. So, and the path here is going to be pretty much the same. It's going to be program files x86 on a Windows 7, or just program files on Windows XP below. And then Steam, and then user data. That's the important one. This path right here, program files, Steam user data, is the important one. Once you get there, you'll see one little lonely subdirectory if you've only got one Steam account on the machine. And that's, for mine, is this number here. There are subdirectories under this number directory. I'll go ahead and open show you. All of these numbers correspond to games that you have installed with Steam that are either still installed or that you installed but maybe have uninstalled and you've left the configuration or save games behind. Either way, this is Steam's little accounting measure here. For Grid 2, for example, it's 44,350, so I'm going to open that one. And what you'll see is everyone has a little different directory structure, but we're looking for what else would save games. In the case of Grid 2, it's going to be in the remote directory. And you'll see I've got all these profile and save game directories and all this good stuff. How I know it's right is because I'm looking at the dates of the files. So that's pretty much how you're going to know. But okay, what if you don't know the name of the game, or you don't know that 44,350 is Grid 2? You could just grab this whole directory and back it up if you wanted to. Just grab this and do a copy and paste it somewhere. But if you just wanted something in particular, you could do a save. I usually know that if it's something close to the date of I know the date that's close of where my last save was in this directory, I'll just do a search on date. In this case, it's Windows 7's weird search, but it works. I'll pick a date modified. I'll say today, and boom, there we are. And then I'll see everything. And what I'm looking for is I'm looking for something that's called like save game. These are some screenshots. This works for screenshots too, because screenshots are in the same location, only buried under subdirectory. So if you want to see them somewhere other than, say, your Steam background or your Steam client background, there it is. But in this case, I see a saved game here. And I say, well, that's great. I see it. That's just one. What if I need more? Well, we just right-click it and open file location, and boom, we're right back here in a little remote directory. I guess this is more of a tutorial on how to use Windows Save in Steam than anything else. But hey, it's necessary. Things go horribly wrong. All you got to do is take your saved games and copy them back into the original locations, or just restore the whole directory. And when Steam comes up and complains that it sees a newer copy locally than it seems on the cloud, you just let the newer copy win, or let the local copy win, not the newer copy, because the newer copy will probably be in the cloud, and the cloud is going to be wrong in this case, especially if you have corrupted save data. So that's it. Anyway, I just wanted to give you a quick little overview of that. Thanks for watching. We'll be talking to you.